Hey guys, it's Dustin with Turtle here again. So today we're going to be having another Pathfinder session, and this time Ubdub finds himself running from the law. If y'all tune in for the last session, you probably know why. But Ubdub did some Ubdub things, which is never a good thing. But nonetheless, we'll see where he goes today. Let's start. Okay, so he shut the blinds.
Off.
Okay, so you wash yourself off. How good is your hearing?
I have a 14.
You look up from the well. You're fatigued. You're tired. It's been a rough day. You see the man looking through the blinds. He's holding up some kind of stone that he seems to be talking into as he stares at you.
I'm gonna start leaving now.
He's at the well. He's washing blood off of his face. He threw a knife at a guy. The guy picked it up and ran. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I need some guards over here. My door locks aren't that great, and I don't want to fight the crazy biting gnome. You can't hear any of that, but I wanted the audience to know what was happening.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave.
That's a great response. I'm not gonna make you roll any checks.
Thank God.
But you're gonna need a new disguise.
Oh! Okay, I'm gonna toss away my aviator jacket.
Oh.
In fact, I'm gonna toss it in the well.
Good thing they don't have. Good thing they don't have DNA scanning. It's medieval times. Hey, there's a pool of blood over there. Clean it up. It's just a mess. If only there was some way we could track this person. So I've got a new get up for you now. Since you can't be a gnome aviator anymore, I'm gonna have you look like this.
I can work with that.
Okay. So you get back. It's the dead of night. You have a bloodstained shirt, and you have two scalps hanging. You have two scalps and a face hanging from your belt, or in a pocket. I don't really know where you store them.
I put them in my bag.
Okay, you have blood dripping out of your bag. And you knock on the front door of your base. Jeff's brother opens the door. Well, hey, Ubdub.
Hey, Jeff's brother.
You don't look so great.
Hey, it's been a night.
He lets you in. He looks out the door and stares down both roads. And he closes the door. You're in the courtyard now. You are safe. This is a safe spot.
I'm going to go downstairs and feed the badgers.
What do you feed them?
I feed them a face.
They each get a dessert of face.
Get your heart out, YouTube.
We need more. They click.
That's what you get!
That is not enough. Where's the rest?
You will get more!
I taste the elf child. You're just going to let his body rot away, unused.
That's want to go get it?
Your ancestors should have taught you better. We use all of the gnome when we eat gnome. My favorite part.
Well, I wish I could. I had to run away from the people who ate his body.
You're a disappointment. We expect better of you.
Oh my God. Bite me.
I will. Come over here.
No.
Sorry, my
You're
wife
being
distracted
very
me with that
ungrateful.
Video.
Very ungrateful badger.
He flips you off, but in badger, which means he turns his nose up at you in a certain way. I don't know if you understand it or not.
I'm gonna go look for Nerfalug.
Okay, you find Nerfalug.
I just kick whatever door is between me and him open.
Well, that would be the first door you come out of. So you kick the door open and walk into the bar. They're at their
I walk up to Nerfalug.
Okay, he's sitting at the table with Nunfer and Snurf. Nunfer speaks up. You seem to have some victim on your shirt.
I sit down at the table. I look at Nerflag. I'm like, why didn't you mention they were ghosts?
I didn't want to scare you away.
I killed 30 orphans.
Is that related to the ghosts?
It is.
Snurf puts his hand on your shoulder and pulls you closer to him. Why? And how?
Because an elf broke in line.
First off, you broke in line. What do you mean an elf broke in line?
An elf broke in line. And whenever I told him, sir, you are being very rude. And as a result, I killed every one of the orphans.
Okay, you cut out. I literally, all I heard was, I told him, and so I killed all of them.
That's it. That's my explanation.
They just look at you like you're fucking insane.
I got a scalp. Does anybody want one?
No! Put that away!
Put it on the table anyway.
You never brought those here!
This one has horns, though.
Look, I don't mind what you do with your hobbies, says Nunford. But don't bring evidence into the base.
I'll go feed it to the badgers.
Good.
Here you go, guys.
We get you a spare change of clothes. We gotta figure out a way to make sure no one recognizes this bunghole.
It's a hard nut to crack, guys. It's a very hard nut to crack.
Well, if you keep adding to the ghost, we won't be able to intimidate them.
We will eventually.
Okay.
How do you intimidate a ghost?
Look, there's a reason where we asked you what payment you want. It's because you're gonna deserve.
I still want an elf.
I'm not giving you an elf. Unless I can find one. But, we can go dig one up in the graveyard.
I just fed his face to the badgers.
Well, okay. Grab a shovel.
Okay.
3 hours later. You have your pointy hat. He gets a pointy beige hat. It's literally just a cone that sits on his head. They give him a fake mustache, hoping that he'll grow a real one at some point to hide who he is. And he has a beige, really plain, ugly shirt, a little thin brown belt, and baggy green parachute pants. That is Jacob's new getup. Ubdub. I just wanted the audience to have a really good visualization of your gnome. You look like a dumber version of Mario. But no, I guess it'll be Luigi.
Mario's other brother, Giuseppe.
You're now Italian. Okay. Anyways, you're not gonna go grave digging tonight because they're not going to bury the body tonight. You're
obviously not, and I don't know who Gideon is or his last name, but I do know the last name of the family of ghosts is called Greer.
They all turn to you. What?
Last name Greer. That's the name of the family, the ghosts that own the damn place.
They kind of look at each other, and they look back at you. The owner's name is Gare, but that's his first name.
Greer Gare?
No, he doesn't have a last name. He doesn't know what it is.
I pick up the table and I'm like, ah! Fudge.
Jeff spent all day making that roast. And
I spent all day getting these scalps.
Look, all I'm saying is roll a reflex check.
9.
You're going to take your eggs to go.
Oh!
When the skillet full of eggs hits you in the side of the face.
Oh. Ow. Food fight.
Don't throw my food on the table onto the
I
ground.
take the roast and I chunk it in Nerfalag.
And Nerfalag?
Anybody but Nerfalag. I throw it at Jeff.
I need you to roll a percentile. Since this is a comedy fight, you just have to outroll Jeff.
50. I have a 50-50 chance.
You win.
I win.
You win. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, a food fight begins.
You stand victorious. You were the only one in the room. You have ruined your new clothes. Damn it, Jacob. Now I gotta get you new clothes. Your hat and your shirt are red now, and your pants are blue.
Alright. I will apologize to everyone in the morning. And say that it was good fun.
Jeff's still a little sore. Jeff's brother doesn't know what happened. Snurf doesn't really care. Nerfalug tells you to get your job done.
Works for me.
Alright, so what do you do in the morning?
I'm gonna ask around. Who's the guy who's usually the best at getting a protection racket going?
That would be... Let me... Nerfalug was, actually. Back in the day, before he became...
I'm gonna go ask Nerfalag for assistance. I'm gonna ask him.
Okay, so... how late do you wake up today?
I wake up early.
It's 9 a.m. Earliest you've woken up in years. And you go in. Nerfalug's the first one at the table today. He's by himself at the moment. They usually start their meetings around 10 in the morning. He's enjoying a nice cup of tea. It's somehow...
I approach and sit down.
Okay. Good morning, Abda. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you. I would like some advice, though.
Yeah, what is it?
So I'm much better at the killing part of all this, if I'm totally honest.
You always have been.
Yeah, not so much with not killing the other guy, especially when the other guy's already dead. Completely at a loss for that one. So, feel like I walked into this a little overconfident. I might need a little bit of help or some advice on how to crack this.
I mean, geez, Abdub, I'm not really a cleric or anything. I don't know much about ghosts. I just make them.
A cleric! Brilliant!
Maybe.
I'm going to trick them into thinking we're cleric.
I don't think they're gonna fall for that.
You don't think so? What about a real cleric?
Well,
What if I trick a cleric into us exercising them?
I don't really think that would work either, because they're very well known, and anyone who goes near there is gonna go, why am I exercising the main banking family in the town?
Because they're ghosts.
But they're not bad
I
ghosts.
told you, man. I'm over my head. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, Nerfula. I cry into his tea.
He looks very disappointed at his cup. He just kind of flicks it into a plant nearby and puts the cup down.
What do I do, Nerfula? What do I do?
I would go and I'd talk to cleric, and this is what I would do personally. I never tried this, but something about watching a grown man cry gave me a sudden burst of inspiration. I'd ask, how do I exercise my own ghosts, and see what advice they give you to get rid of your own ghosts instead of trying to make them get rid of the ghosts.
Oh. Nerflag, that might be a brilliant plan.
Anything
Thanks,
for
Nerflag.
you. He very
Bring him into
awkwardly
another hug.
it was almost enough
Hugs
to
are
make me
nice.
explode. It was almost enough. The hug
Still
ends.
hugging him.
His arms are just by his side. His one eye is closed. The other doesn't exist.
Thanks, Nerflag. I pushed him away, and I gave me a brilliant idea. I should go ask a cleric.
You frolic down the streets. Nerfalug sits staring at his empty cup of tea. Okay, where do you go to look for a cleric?
I go to a church.
Where is the church?
I don't know. I go looking for one.
Okay, roll me a society
Can I roll a
check.
religion check?
Not in this case. Roll me a society check.
I rolled an 8.
You walk up to someone, you grab them by the arms, you go, I need a church. And they go, yes, you do. And they push you aside.
I try again.
I will allow one more roll.
8.
You're like, let's try that again. You grab someone, I need a church. And they go, yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
You're like, this will never work.
Third time's the charm.
No, you don't get any more rolls.
I'm going up to another person and asking them where. I need a church.
How about you? After hours of looking around, you stop looking at the people. You start looking at the buildings, and you see one with flying buttresses, and you go, "If that's not a church, there isn't a church in this building." Sorry, town.
Definitely. If that's not a church, then that's not a church.
You walk in. Guess what?
Is it a church?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's a church.
Yes, to both of those things.
I need a cleric and or a priest and or an exorcist.
Are you saying that to the DM, or are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Okay. A man walks up to you. Long, flowing white robes. He has a box in his hands. And he kneels down, opens the box, and says, "Are you going to put gold in here, or are you going to leave?
Put in a single gold piece.
We appreciate." He closes the box.
Or
He
put in
stands
another
up,
gold
and
piece.
he leaves. Another man in purple robes comes out and says, "Did a man in a white robe just ask you for gold?"
Yes.
He hands you a gold piece and he runs out. "You asshole, don't come back in here!"
Alright, I'm back to 15 gold pieces.
He goes back. Damn charlatans. Pay lore.
Are you a priest?
Why?
And or an exorcist? And or a cleric?
No, I'm just a simple monk. But we do have one of those.
Do you know anything about ghosts?
They fly around and scare people. Also, they're make great bankers. I don't know why.
I'm being haunted, sir, and I need help. Mostly some advice.
Well, I suggest that you go to, Felix.
The Great?
We call him the Red, but, I mean, maybe.
Not great yet.
In another timeline, he is.
I should go to Felix.
You go to Felix,
The Red.
the Red. He has a picture of his family. He's got a son with red hair. He's got brown hair. He's got a wife.
His wife has red hair.
There's a hole burned in her face. There's no wife.
Oh.
I love that one. That one was great. Bad breakup. He puts the photo down. I just like to have it because my kids.
I can't imagine why.
Is it because we gave birth to children with red hair? Are you making fun of gingers?
No, it's no soul. No. Speaking of
Sir,
souls, I beg your help, sir.
what can I
I'm
do
being
for you?
haunted by spirits, I think, and I need some advice on how to deal with the
You're being haunted by spirits.
spirits.
Spirits?
They're drinking all my beer,
Well, I mean, are you a raging alcoholic?
potentially. How do you deal with spirits?
I'm glad you're not succeeding.
Wait, not
in
that kind of spirits. I'm dealing with ghosts, man. Ghosts.
Well, ghost man is a
Poltergeist.
problem. Wait, poltergeist or ghost? Those are two different things.
I need to exorcise a spirit.
Well, I mean, it takes someone with a strong will to exercise the spirits and with faith in the higher power.
I need to put the fear of God, or better yet, a fear of me into a spirit.
Which god? There are 17 that are recognized.
Oh, I am not picky.
1 second, let me compose myself. Well, you could always go with the might of the sun god, but I don't really think that you're strong in the way of the faith. I don't know if you can do it yourself. If you want to do that path. I mean, obviously, they're only here because they have unfinished business, so if you just finish whatever business they have, maybe they'll just leave.
These particular spirits that are haunting my house are drinking all of my beer.
Is that
And they
possible?
want to bank
I feel
for
like
some
you're
reason.
lying to me.
No!
Are you lying?
I rolled a 4.
Spirits can't drink beer. Did you say something about a bank?
No!
Roll me another check.
12.
Are you trying to exercise my favorite bank?
No! What would make you think that?
I will let you
I
roll
love those guys.
one more deception check because he is a man of faith and is giving you benefit of the doubt.
17.
I think you need to find yourself another cleric.
Can't you point me in the right direction, my good lord of faith? Fullness?
I will show you the way. He stands up. The exit's over there. Leave.
Least helpful church ever, mother. Alright, that one didn't work.
I mean, he gave you some advice. You probably just didn't hear it.
Probably not. I'm not the wisest of elves, dwarves, no.
Okay, it's been long enough. I will allow you another society check if you want to look for another church.
I look for another church.
My God.
Son of a bitch! I rolled an 8!
You walk out the door, you're like, it's time to start a new.
I need a
Grab
church!
a child. I need a church! And the parents slap you, push you away from their child and go, yes, you do. There's one right there behind you.
No, darn it!
I'll let you do one more roll. I'm lying.
I'm really scared too.
Just waiting for you to
I'm
roll
gonna
that
pick.
one.
I'm gonna roll a different dice.
The singular is die. Is it another 8? Tell me it's another 8.
I grab a random person. I look them in the eye. The fury of God in them, and I say, I need a church.
What did you roll? Say it.
I rolled another 8!
I'm gonna say, they're like, well, if you go up
Yes.
that road and you take a left, there's the Church of the Divine 8.
Seriously now. Thank you, sir. You've been the most helpful person all day.
So you go up the road, you take a left, and there's a statue of Baphomet.
When in doubt, when God is not helpful, I will ask a demon.
You go in. There's a warlock. He's sitting on a throne.
Stop!
Have you come to pay penance?
I'm being penance. No, I'm here for some advice.
Well, you're already a sinner. You've stepped into my abode. We require gold.
Somebody said this was the Divine Church of the Divine Eight.
Yes, the Divine Eight of the Demon Realm.
Works for me. The last holy man I talked to was less than helpful.
I charged 15 gold pieces per hour. Your hour has already started.
I only need an hour. Okay.
Right,
How do you exercise? How do I threaten a group of ghosts into giving me protection money?
Well, unless you have abilities or weapons that are capable of striking ghosts, you can't.
Huh. Any other alternatives?
You could just get rid of the ghosts. I mean, why are you trying to intimidate them?
I want them to pay me protection money.
You know, I never thought about that. I should do that for myself.
Want a cut of the action?
Right?
Yeah.
That's a great idea, man.
I know. I'm just having a little bit of trouble.
You know, he kind of looks down. He's like, I totally have it within my abilities. I could just go do that myself and take this money you're talking about.
I charge 15 gold per hour?
No, I charge 15 gold per hour.
Oh, that means we're equal, right? I charge you 15, you charge me 15. Let's walk away with...
See, the difference is you didn't read the sign on the wall.
I read the sign on the wall.
It says, by stepping into my building, you hereby agree to 15 gold pieces per hour the moment that you speak.
I hand him 15 gold pieces.
You still have 57 minutes.
So, I need to intimidate some poltergeists. What would you do to do that?
Well, I'm going to go intimidate them now. So,
Can I come with for about 57 minutes?
I'm
Just to see you in action.
I'm probably not going to do it today. Plus, I need to wait until there's no one in the bank.
I walk away.
Okay.
God is dead.
Okay, so...
And I'm broke.
What? No, you've got gold. Have you not been keeping track of your fucking gold?
I only had the 15 because I've only fed the badgers.
Twice.
I have 15 gold pieces.
You can go back in and buy another hour.
Shut up. Making is only... Yes.
You're like, how do they even let some place like this stand?
Yeah, I should go report them. Wait, I will. I go back to that...
You go back to the church?
I go back to the church. I'm looking for Felix the Red.
You go into Felix the Red, who is a brown-haired person's office.
Are you aware that there is a demonic cult functioning here in the city?
I know, we have freedom of religion. We can't do anything about it.
That is actually a nice policy. Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
He intends to exercise all the ghosts to the bank,
You
by
went
the
in
way.
there and you paid him 15 gold, didn't you?
No. Yes.
That son of a biscuit. Alright, I'll tell you how to get rid of your ghost then. He's gonna go kill my bank, isn't he?
Probably. Help.
What did you say to him?
I promise you won't be mad.
I promise I won't take it out on you today.
It's probably the best deal I'm going to get.
No, continue, Jacob.
All right. So, I walked in, told her that I was intending to threaten the ghost into giving me protection.
You're cutting out real bad again.
Okay, so I walked in, told him I was going to go ahead and threaten the ghost in an effort to get them to pay me protection money.
And now he's going to go do it because he actually has the ability to do it.
Yes.
We can't let him win. He's already taken 60%
I agree.
of my clientele.
What do you mean? How?
They offer better goods than we do.
Well, maybe it's because he doesn't have a con artist come in with a white and beg people for money.
Look, I'm not allowed to resort to violence.
You're not allowed to.
Look, my brother can, but he worships cord. I don't worship cord.
Where's your brother?
He's on a vacation, a sabbatical.
Batch.
Anyways, I have a plan. I already told you how to do this, and I think you should even try harder now, although I'm not going to help you.
Alright, tell me what you want me to do.
You just have to go talk to each ghost and ask and find out what they used to be and do, and help them finish whatever business they don't have done. And they'll just go to the afterlife. They're stuck here because they haven't finished business.
That's a brilliant plan. I like that plan. I'm going to go to the bank and ask them questions. I ignored you.
Good luck, my son. He does the Holy Cross thing on his chest. In the name of Paylor.
And I'm going to go do that.
Cool. So you go to the bank. You were wearing a disguise. They're not going to recognize you.
Thank God. I'm wearing a completely different outfit. Of course they...
You also have a fake mustache.
And it's a brilliant mustache, too.
It's very big, bushy. He's Mario's brother, Giuseppe. All right, so you go in. There's a line. 3 of them, to be exact. And strangely enough...
I gave him the first line.
There are 67 people.
Strange.
Okay, after 7 minutes of waiting, you get to the front. Let us see which one of the mannequins you speak to today. Hi, how can I help you?
Hi,
I'm doing a terrible job of it,
you.
but it's a teenage girl's voice.
Great. So, in your past life, what were you? What professions did you do? And what potential things did you leave undone?
Those are a lot of personal questions, and I don't think my parents want me to answer those.
Your parents are dead.
Roll me a diplomacy check. With a -3.
Really?
Really what?
A -3?
What did you roll?
I rolled a 12.
Mom! This strange little gnome is asking personal questions.
No, I didn't roll a 12. I rolled an 8.
Oh.
But when you hit the modifiers, it becomes a 12.
Okay, so the mannequins stop moving, and then you see a light emerge from both of them, and then the lights just switch, and they go back into the mannequins. The same mannequin. Its faceless head moves towards you. Its arms gesturing. Why are you bothering my daughter?
I just had some very personal questions I was going to ask everyone.
Look, we're running a non-profit organization. We do not have time for
So, in your past life, did you...
We were bankers.
What unfinished business
Next customer, please. You get pushed out
You were
of the bank.
bankers. I get back in line.
This is that moment where Captain America's like, I can do this all day. Steps back in the line.
Can do.
You come back through the line. It takes 10 minutes.
So what unfinished business did you have?
I don't know. If I knew, I would have done it.
Well, tell me about yourself. I'm a very interested person.
I help my husband operate a bank. Next customer. You get pushed out of line.
I get back in line.
You get back to the front of the line.
Did you want to help your husband?
Absolutely. Next customer.
I get back in line.
They call a lunch break.
I stand at the thing until they get back.
No.
Wait, they don't eat.
They bring you into the room. What do you want?
I want to fix your issues.
We don't have any issues. We're perfectly happy being dead
Obviously
bankers.
you do. You're still here.
Well, maybe I'm not ready to move into the afterlife.
Maybe you should be.
The mother wraps
Have you
her
considered
arms
that
around
you're
the
holding
children.
on to something that you shouldn't, and that by holding on to it, you're actually doing...
You're cutting out
Have
again.
you considered that I'm trying to help you?
Roll a diplomacy check again.
16.
Okay. The mother wraps her arms around the children. Think of the children, Gare. Maybe it's time that they move on. He's like, I don't. He just goes to the ceiling.
Look. Hold on. I will leave you
other
alone
three are still
on one
there.
condition.
The other three are still there.
You three seem ready to go.
There's nothing left for us here. I don't know what to do. But how? Don't you think we would have if we could have? We didn't choose to be stuck here. It just happened. We've made the best of a bad situation.
Have you considered leaving?
We can't even leave the
Like
premise.
going out the front door?
Our souls are tethered here.
So the bank really is that. It is the thing holding you here.
No, we just can't leave
Is
the
it the
premise for some reason.
gold?
No, the gold's able to leave freely.
Is it the gold in the back that you... Maybe you're holding on to your husband. Who's holding on to the bank? Who's holding on to the...
I don't know.
Look, I'm going to be plain honest with you three.
What?
I'm trying to help you because I made a mistake. And I'm going to be straight. And I'm going to tell you honestly. I gave a good idea to a bad person. And that bad person intends to do you harm.
Well, we'll help you.
And the only way that I can save you is for you to move on.
It's not that simple, though.
Can I roll an insight check on?
Yes, you may. That's perception.
All right, perception. 21.
They're telling you the truth. They have no idea why they remain here. You have the feeling that you're going to need to get to know who they used to be to find out.
Okay. Then I'm going to sit there. I'm going to sit there on the floor. I'm going to pull out a notebook. I'm going to pull out a loaf of bread, a loaf of salami, and I say, I have time. Tell me about yourself.
So they think for a long time. And then finally, while they're talking to each other and having like little random nonsense memories pop up, the daughter says, "Oh, I remember every day running down the road into our house." And she gives you the location of their old house.
I put the loaf of bread, the loaf of salami, I close the notebook. Having written all my notes, I put it aside, I say, I'll be back.
Okay.
And then I leave.
You walk down the road and you come to a very vacant, very abandoned, looks like a piano went through the roof downwards house. Overgrown weeds all in the yard. It's a simple little two-story cottage type deal.
All right, and that's where I'm...
Oh, we need to end here?
Yeah, because I gotta go to bed in 20 minutes, and I still haven't gotten ready for bed.